Well, we are running. Woo! Chaos.
Running.
Nothing like leaving it to the last minute.
Yes. Oh, that music is really loud. Oh, do you know what's annoying about this car? While it's reversing, you can't do nothing. See?
31.
What?
31. It annoys us. It annoys us when they are at different pressures.
Yes. So we're on our way to the storage unit to try and clean, I guess. Declutter, get rid of some stuff. I've got a rubbish pile down there, but this one decided to get an engine, so now we have to try and make room in our storage unit for said engine.
Oops.
And we have no room in either of our storage units because we're trying to get rid of one storage unit, so we only have to pay for one. Oops. So now we're going to be trying to get rid of some stuff, trying to declutter some stuff so that we can make the room for said engine to go in and get all of our big furniture up for sale. So that is today's plan, so we'll see how we go. Hey, that's where Daryl used to work over there. And we got 2 units. This is the first unit with all of our main stuff in it. And when I say main stuff, it has got everything in it. Somehow we have to fit an engine in here. So we really have to declutter, pull everything out and go for gold. It just looks messy here because I dumped a lot of stuff here yesterday, but it's all actually organised in the back. But yeah. So
What's some random socks?
Oh yeah, those socks need to go in the bin. I've got a rubbish pile here. Like this stuff here is rubbish. So yeah. There should be a baby gate there that a lady is coming to pick up. Oh yeah, I think that was her. This is our second unit. So we are going to pull everything out and we're going to go through everything and see what we're keeping, what's going. But most of this stuff in here we're going to be selling. So all of the big ticket stuff. So we'll get rid of that. And then depending on how we go with this unit, we might get over into our second unit over the other side and start pulling some stuff out. So, but enjoy the video and let's get into it. Watch us pull some stuff out. So yeah, Daryl's just on a phone call at the moment. So, you know, business life. that can go on the bin.
Ooh, moldy as shit. Yucky!
Guys, we're back. So obviously you can see that I am in different clothes because it's the next day because the camera went flat and we didn't have our spare batteries with us. So we're back in the unit today. So as you can see, we have sold quite a bit of stuff yesterday. It just looks messy at the moment, but now we've decided that we're actually going to keep the smaller unit than the bigger unit. But even though the big unit is full of just like personal belongings and whatnot, so we're yet to go through all that and really cut down a lot of the stuff that is in there. So, but yeah, I'm going to pull all this stuff out. You'll see me do that. We'll get into it, of stacking stuff and whatnot. But we did put the patrol engine that we got is now in this unit. So yesterday we had to pull everything out anyway to put the engine in here because it was taking up space in the trailer at the house. So yeah, let's get into it. So this is the unit now. Sorry, I'm just trying to carry it around with the tripod. There's the engine that we have got. So we're going to try and use this unit. That bed is going, the fish tank is going. So we're slowly getting there, but we've still got a little bit to go. Hopefully we can fit not everything, but most of the stuff from the bigger unit into that one. Well, fingers crossed. It's going to be very tight. So basically whatever is not staying, we'll donate. If we don't donate, we'll probably just put like out for free or someone to just come and collect. But hopefully we can get rid of a lot of it. Not really interested in keeping a lot of stuff and a lot of big stuff, so we're not in, like, we were going to try and keep some of our furniture. We just don't know whether we're going to come back or whether we're going to relocate somewhere else. So we sort of thought we'll buy some stuff on Marketplace or something at the next place we're at. So go from there. Alrighty guys, I have gone through the smaller unit. Now this is the larger unit. So as you can see, there is a lot of stuff to get through today. What I'm actually doing is that you can't see on the camera, but on this, on my right hand side, which would be my left on the camera, but I've got stuff that we need to go through, that's stuff that we might want to take with us on the road, and some toys and stuff like that we probably need to condense down and whatever else. And then to my left, which would be my right on the camera, is stuff that I'm not really sure what we're doing with it. It's pretty much stuff to go through, whether it's staying, it's getting sold, whatever else. So yeah, so let's get into this unit now. I have a real issue with people on Facebook Marketplace. Facebook Marketplace used to be the best place to sell stuff. Now all I find, you just have a lot of time wasters. A lot of them are scammers, and half the time they just don't show up. So I've had a few people that are either scammers, they either don't show up, or they just waste your time. And they're like, yeah, I'm coming. And then they just either don't show up, or they just lead you on, or they just want to really know your address. Thankfully, I don't have to give anybody our address because I'm at the storage unit. So I literally just tell them, this is where we are. I'll meet you there at my storage unit at, this time, or they give me a time whenever they're free. And then I just come down here and meet them. And if they show up, they show up. If they don't, they don't. But most of the time, I'm the one that sets the time. And I go, well, I'll be here from, 10 o'clock until, 1 o'clock. You've got until then to come and pick up your stuff. Otherwise, it's a no deal, basically. So you can't really be picky in this situation, but at the same time, it's my time. You know, we're trying to get rid of stuff. Like, we've got kids, I run a business, so it's like, don't waste my time. If you don't actually want the item, don't mess. No one's gonna want this stuff. This earlier. Do you know where I put it? I actually can't remember where I put the bloody thing. We're making some headway, a little bit. The fun part of like emptying out a storage unit or going through your house stuff is that you get to throw out stuff or sell stuff. Metal detector, definitely coming with us. You know what's actually funny, and it's actually really bad? If someone tries to come in here, into this storage unit complex, and tries to get into the units beside me, they will not be able to because I've got my shit dumped in front of them. Not my bad. Actually really terrible. It's actually really embarrassing this. I'll come closer so you can see. But this is every card that I've ever gotten since I was born until now. I am 29 years old this year. So I've literally got 28 years worth of every single card that I've ever had. I think it's time for it to go. Now we're starting to get into the stuff I didn't want to get through right now. All the kitchen stuff. Because it's painful. Because I don't know what to keep, what not to keep. So this one's going to be a tough lot of stuff to go through, because it's like, what do you really want to keep in storage? What do you like get rid of? A lot of people don't want your secondhand stuff, so it's going to be yeah, just to see what happens and see what we can get rid of, sort of thing.
Here I am. Evidence that I'm here. I've relieved Jess, she's gone. And this is all the stuff that we have going on here at the moment. One storage unit. And two still. But most things in here is for sale. And I've got a spare engine there, which is not for sale. We picked that up. So yeah, that's a spare in case something goes wrong in the Fat Patrol.
So the storage unit video is still ongoing as the camera battery kept on dying, and I forgot to give Daryl the spare batteries when he was down there. So this is just a snippet of the carport finally being completed after 6 months of all of our stuff being stored in there, and poor Sue's car had to live outside for a while. So this is just us making it a big deal, because it was a humongous deal that she hadn't parked her car underneath the carport for like 6 months. So yeah, it was a phenomenal process to get to this point. It took us months, many, many, many months, but we got there, we did it. It's not perfect, and there's still a little bit of stuff, as you can see in the video, still in there. That is probably going to stay there until we get a house in the new year or whatever we end up deciding on doing. So there is a few things still
left in the carport, but she can actually park her car in the carport, which is a big deal. So, yeah.
Like one of these ones.
She's forgotten how to come in here.
It's been that long.
It's over too far. I don't know.
So then with the bum in here, that's not bad.
It's not bad.
Not bad.
That's about where she used to park it anyway.
Hello everyone. We're back here at the storage unit again. There's a lot been happening the last few months really. We obviously haven't left yet. We haven't left when we intended to leave. So we've set ourselves a date. So we're now in, we're the 2nd of September. We were supposed to leave in I think it was July. It was before winter started anyway. We were supposed to leave. We didn't leave because we just got stuck in the thick of it with winter and we still had work to do and whatnot. So we've now decided we're only going to, so we're leaving the week of the 15th and the 20th. So in a couple of weeks time. So we're literally hauling ass to sort of get out of here. So we've still got two storage units. We're still trying to condense down to one. We're trying to keep the smaller unit out of the two, which there's a part of me that says we probably should have just kept the bigger unit, but anyway. So this is where I currently am. So I'm currently in the small unit trying to get the boxes stacked higher. So then got a couple of toolboxes, a table in Daryl's parents' carport still, and a few other boxes and bits and pieces. And then pretty much it's just whatever's left in the big unit. And then I'm pretty sure that's it. We should be pretty much squared away. Yeah, Daryl decided it was a good idea to get an engine. So we have an engine in the corner here. I thought I'd come down here and just trying to consolidate a lot of stuff. So I've utilising more nooks and cranny spaces and stuff. A lot of stuff that didn't sell on Facebook Marketplace and whatnot. If I'm honest, I've just kept it because we still have, I wouldn't say a lot of stuff to still fit in here, but we still got a few big heavy items, which I'm not even sure they're going to fit. But if they don't fit, it is what it is. So yeah, but we're just trying our best because we don't want to be paying for 2 storage units while we're away. And then in the middle of that, I got to try and find Daryl's suit, and I've got a formal dress somewhere because Daryl decided that we're going to the Capricorn Gala on the 13th of September. So now I got to find my dress. I've got a really nice dress in here somewhere. So I love that for me that I've got to find. And yeah, so pretty much I will be down here just as much as I can now. If I'm honest, I haven't really been down here and been doing much because we've just had a lot going on with Jamison and all of his appointments, and I've actually been really knackered. I just haven't really been bothered, if I'm honest, to sort of get down here. But now I'm okay, well, we're doing this now, so I have to realistically I have to pull finger and we have to get stuff done. So that's while I'm here now. So I will get into it, and I probably won't show you a lot of this because it's going to be really boring. So I will show you what the end result will look like. It's been great to actually really condense down and get rid of a lot of stuff. I've been so excited now that I'm when we do get into another house, I will be the biggest minimalist ever. A lot of people think this is a lot of stuff. You should have seen, we had 2 units full, a big one and a small one. I don't even know what the sizes are of the units, but I can't even remember. But we literally had a big one and a small one full to the brim. So I was actually so excited to get rid of a lot of furniture. So I said to Daryl, when we get into another house, I will be a real big minimalist because I actually hate clutter now. It actually shits me to tears. The camper, now that we've lived in the camper trailer for 8 months, I know what it feels like to be claustrophobic. You have a lot of stuff and it's just I need to be a minimalist. So I've been getting rid of a lot of stuff out of the camper as well, and yeah, been trying to store a lot of stuff in here and get rid of stuff out of here too, so which has been good. So yeah, so let's get into it. So this is the finished product of
all those months of emptying out the large and the small storage unit and selling stuff and donating a lot of stuff. And this is everything that we own in that small unit. There still is a couple of things floating around at Sue and Peter's place, but we've decided to leave it there and reassess what we're doing in the new year, whether we're going to get a house or whether we're relocating somewhere else. We're still trying to decide that what we want to do, but at this point in time, that is literally everything that we own in that one storage unit. I didn't get a video because we were pretty stuck for time. I think it was like the day before we were leaving, we handed in, like, cleaned up the big unit, handed in the key to the real estate, and yeah, like, we literally just were so stuck for time. So it was very rush at the end there, but we finally have done it. It's done, so we can literally put that behind us until we have to move it out of the storage unit into wherever we decide to go, which that will be very fun. Not looking forward to it at all. So, yeah. But anyway, we'll catch you in the next video, and I hope you guys enjoyed our chaos of trying to get the hell out of Langatha town. It took us forever, it felt like, but we finally have done it. We are on the road.